Hey, it's Susan Ortolano here. Welcome to Unleash Your Psychic Goddess 7-Day Challenge. And whether you're new to me or whether you've been in my group, in my community for a while, or whether we've even worked together, doing this challenge, if you've done it before, is always a good thing to help deepen your gifts. So I'm going to explain to you how this challenge works, what we're going to be doing each day, and what you need to be doing each day, and also about the prizes. One of the cool things about this is I'm going to be coming in and doing Facebook Lives on a daily basis, even over the weekend during this challenge. And we have a day 8, and day 8 is all about the grand prize winner. And as you saw, the grand prize is a partial scholarship to the Psychic Sisterhood 10-month group program that I run. Each day there are going to be prizes, and we will be choosing prizes based on who participates, who posts what I ask them to post in the group, in the Facebook group that you have access to there to come into the Facebook group. That's where you really need to be. You also need to open the emails every day as well. But you will be put into a basket, and I will choose the name of each day's winner from the basket, and everybody who does each challenge every day will go into a basket on the final day, and then we will choose the grand prize winner. So let's talk a little bit about why you're here, why do this, why bother. You know, opening your psychic gifts, if you feel you have intuition, and everybody has some kind of intuition, right? Everybody has a hunch here and there, or everybody has had a feeling about a friend, and maybe then that friend calls, or you see that friend, or you call them, or they call you. You've had hunches, you've had gut instincts. This is taking your intuition and taking it a bit further and doing some of the things that you need to do to really open it up and really start to open up your clair senses. And your clair senses, you know, the clairs are clairvoyance for sight, clairsentience for feeling, clairaudience for hearing, claircognizance for knowing. And when you are ready to really open your senses, some of the things that we're going to be doing here will help you open everything up. Some of the things here will really give you some direct information already. But opening up your psychic gifts takes a little bit of time. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes shifting some of the things in your life so that you're an open channel to receive psychic information. Why even open your psychic gifts in the first place? Well, it's a way to really help people. And one of the things that I do, of course, I do psychic readings, I do medical intuitive readings, I teach psychic development, and I also work with struggling empaths. And some of the empath energy will factor into this challenge, because most people here are highly sensitive, are empathic, and have that feeling about other people's feelings. And being an empath is a whole long list of things that I'm not going to explain to you on this challenge, but I will dive a little bit into it because most of you who are here are empathic. So we are going to be diving into exercises that are going to open you up. Some of them you may have already done, and you're like, Susan, why am I doing this again? Because you just can't do too much of it, honestly. It's like going to the gym. You know, the more you do things to open yourself up, the more you practice, the better it's going to be. You can't just go to the gym one day and expect to have the body that you want. You can't be on your food plan to release weight for one day and expect to lose 40 pounds. So it's the same thing with developing your psychic gifts. You really have to practice, you really have to learn, and this is just the opening, so to speak. This will help you open your senses. It'll give you some exercises that you can do to help you out. But if you want to really become a light worker using your psychic gifts, maybe that's what you're called to do, to help people. Maybe you want to use your psychic gifts kind of in your day-to-day life. We do have a program that I'm going to talk about so you can take it a step further. But if you choose just to do this challenge, that is up to you. So each day I'm going to post in the group what time the Facebook Live is going to be. And I'm going to come in live. I'm going to talk about the day's challenge. I'm going to, on days 2 through the final day, I'm going to be choosing the prize winners. And I'm also going to give you the challenge of the day each day on a video that you can access in your email, so that you know what you're supposed to do, and you will be given a task to do that will bring either a photograph or something that I ask you to post Usually it's a photograph of something that I'm asking you to post into the group so that I can see that you've done it. Now, if you're somebody who does not like some of your private information to be shared, then I highly encourage you to kind of take your camera and pull it away a little bit so that you know that it's not something that everybody's going to read. One of the things that I've, in my experience in doing these challenges, is that it's a very bonding experience. And it's really a good idea to open your energy up. The women who are in this group are like-minded women. Some of the women have already gone through the Psychic Sisterhood program, have already done this work, or in mid-process of doing this work. Some of them did this challenge before. I'm tweaking it just a little bit, but I ran it last year as well. In 2018, and this is 2019. So each year I do a couple of online challenges, and this is one of the things that's really near and dear to my heart. It's a very bonding experience as you get to see a lot of the women commenting on your posts, really relating to you, and you'll be able to relate to some of the things posted. If you have challenges, you can tag me in the group, you can ask questions. If you have challenges with the challenge, if you're having a struggle with anything, or if something is feeling like that it's not opening up for you, be patient with it, because if you're new to this, if you're just awakening your psychic energy, then it's going to take a little bit, and that's okay. If you're somebody who's already accessed your gifts, you've maybe been in my group program, maybe you studied somewhere else, maybe you've been doing a little bit of it, then this might be a little easier for you. If you're a little more advanced, if you're in the activating phase, as I like to call it, and maybe you have your own little business, or you're considering starting a business, then this may be just really good practice for you. Wherever you are, this is a great thing to do. This is a great challenge to really open up your gifts. And I'm telling you, you will change as a result of opening up your psychic gifts. Really, it's a life-changing experience. It's a transformational experience, and I hope you really get a lot of value out of it. Okay, so let's start with day one. And this is something that you're going to be doing every single day. And when I tell you what it is, you're going to be like, but Susan, I do this. Well, I'm going to tell you why I'm having you do this and how I'm going to have you post it in the group. So first of all, we're talking about meditation. Why is meditation so important? I know some of you may be rolling your eyes going, my gosh, I do meditation all the time. Well, there's a specific type of meditation that allows you to receive information, allows you to open your energy, and allows you to receive information, and allows you to sort of quiet down the chatter in your mind. The chatter in your mind is going to kind of be there no matter what, but it allows you to focus on something else so that you're not listening to the mind. Now, I'm going to tell you the type of meditation I want you to do. There are so many types of meditation, and I do cover that in the Sisterhood, but this is the meditation I want you to do. It's called focus meditation. And I want you to spend 10 minutes. If you want to go more, that's great. I want you to get really comfortable, be in a place where you're undisturbed. You can have white noise in the background or music with no words if that helps soothe your energy. Anything with theta frequency is a really good thing to do because it'll get you in a very relaxed space. I recommend doing meditations in the morning. It's just a better time. And I know some of you may have hectic mornings. You may have kids you're trying to get ready for whatever they're doing, and you may have other things that you have to rush off to do. But I just encourage you to get up maybe half an hour earlier just to get your meditation in. So the focus meditation is simply this. You're going to spend 10 minutes, and again, you can have the white noise, the beach sounds, whatever sounds you want, or music with no words in the background softly as you do this. I want you to be, again, create your ambiance, like have your lights dimmed. You're going to close your eyes, and you're going to simply focus on your breathing. And you're going to inhale and count to 3, and you're going to exhale and count to 3. And you're going to inhale and count to 3, and you're going to exhale and count to 3. And you're going to do that while you keep your heart energy open. And the reason that's so important is because a lot of information, a lot of mental stuff will start to go away because it's easy to start thinking while you're doing meditation. Oh, what do I have to do? What grocery list do I have to make in my head? But when you are focusing on your heart and focusing on your breathing, then that's where your energy is going to. And it opens the space for messages to come forward to help you understand how you perceive information. You might get words, you might get things that you're hearing, you might see things, you might feel something that normally you don't feel. You can even ask a question to the universe and just see what answer comes in. Although when you ask a question, the answer may not come in right away. It may come in other ways as you're going about your business in life. But this is a focused meditation, and that just opens your energy. It quiets your mind from the loud chatter. You'll still hear chatter, and every time you start to notice the chatter, come back and focus on your breathing. The other focus you can have is taking a candle, light the candle, and focus on the candle flame and just stare at it. It's a really interesting experience to just focus on the candle flame, and you'll notice that every time your mind chatters, you just want to be really present to the candle flame. And you may notice that, that creates a beautiful ambiance for you. You can still have your non-lyric music going on, or your white noise, and you're going to possibly you're going to open yourself up. You're going to possibly receive information as well. So those are the two options for the focus meditation. Again, if you're somebody who does this, do it with the intention of opening up your psychic energy, opening up your senses, opening up your channel to divine energy. So do it with that specific intention rather than whatever you're normally doing. And I'm going to ask you to do this for 7 days. Now, how am I going to know that you've done your meditation, your 10 to 15 minute meditation? You're going to write down in a goddess guidebook, AKA a notebook, what you're getting each day. What messages, what information, what's coming forward for you as you do this focus meditation. You're going to write it down. You're going to label it meditation day 1, and you're going to put your name. Well, your name's going to be posted anyway, but you're going to put your name on the piece of paper, and you're going to take a photo of it with your cell phone, and you're going to post it in the group. So as soon as you finish your meditation, you label it. You can write in a way that you can read it, and you can take a picture from a little further away if you don't want people to read it. If you're not getting anything in the meditation, you can just put, this was a very relaxing experience. Nothing really came forward for me. But if information starts coming forward, because again, you're going to be doing this each day for 7 days. And when you do things on a regular daily basis, again, it just gives you more opening, more possibilities of having information come forward. Again, those of you who have been meditating for a while, or those of you who work with me and you're doing this challenge because you enjoyed it last year, or you just enjoy doing these things in a way that you're being held accountable, then you're going to get information for sure. So that is what you're going to do. You're going to do your meditation, your focus meditation. You're going to write in a journal or goddess guidebook, as I like to call it, what came forward for you, what was your experience during the meditation. It could be a paragraph. A lot of people do paragraphs because they're getting information. I want to see more than a couple of sentences, and then post it in the group, and then your name will go into the prize basket. But don't do it just for the prize. I mean, do it for yourself because you want to get some value out of this. But yeah, there are prizes. And so on day 2, everybody who's done day 1, I'll be able to see going through the feed in the private group, and I'll be putting names down in a basket. And on day 2, we'll be handing out our first prize. So that is what you're going to be doing for day 1. I will be doing another video to tell you what you're going to be doing for day 2 for tomorrow. So I hope this is something that you do take on for all 7 days. And again, in order to be eligible for a prize, you have to do your meditation plus whatever else I'm assigning you to do that day. So on days 2 through 7, you're going to have meditation plus whatever else I give you to do. So go ahead, do your thing, and we'll see you on the Facebook Live. In order to know what time I'm doing Facebook Lives, you need to check the group. Generally, I do them at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time, but there are a couple days where I'm going to be doing them possibly a little earlier. So check the group so that you know exactly when the Facebook Live is going to be. And we'll see you there. We'll see you then. The Facebook Live is going to be, they're going to be kind of more like little training, so to speak, on the challenge of the day. So enjoy this challenge. You're going to be doing it for 7 days. Hopefully stick with it. I know there are some of you who are like gung-ho on day 1, and by day 4, you kind of fallen off the wagon. Do your best to stay with it, and to, I know this goes fast because we're doing 2 things every day except for today, but stay with it, because that's how you're going to get some of the energy flowing to open your psychic gifts. So we'll see you in the Facebook Live. Bye now.